Why, the NDA rules laid out in Section 3, page 42 of your Playtime Co. Employee Handbook, of course, the breach of which may result in termination. Whoa there, Huggy. Not that kind of termination.
Yes! Oh, this is awesome. Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where today we are gonna alter your mind with some awesome mob entertainment reaction video today. So apparently, makers of Poppy Playtime, Mob Entertainment, have released the latest in their series of like mystery, lore, secrety VHS tapes. In kind of the in-between period before the release of Chapter 3, as Project Playtime continues to kind of like slowly get updates. There's a new one that's come out called Playtime Co. Employee Safety Video, and that is what we are going to be reacting to today. I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys to watch this one. I have not seen it. I know nothing about it, so I'm excited to check it out. But before we do, I made that reference at the top, alter your mind. I'm introducing Ash to some lesser-known musical theater pieces. And so if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below, because Ash and I were just nerding out about theater while we were waiting for some videos to offload off the computer and get some space on the drive. So for those of you who don't know, Altar Boys, A-L-T-A-R, it is a parody of like the like boy band slash like religious like pop groups. But the writing of it's really good, and the music, it goes hard. I saw it in a local theater production in Ohio. They did an incredible job. It's like a tour de force for like the 5 guys in it, and the music is great. So that's to finish off the conversation I was having with Ash. Check out Altar Boys if you're looking for one. Where I'm going to see 6 later this year, which is what prompted me to talk about it. 6 is basically the wives of Henry VIII. And they got together and formed a girl group and sing about their trials and tribulations and what it means to be executed because of this guy. Songs are great. I'm really excited to see that show, but Altar Boys is like the male equivalent of that with a very different kind of like theme. So that's that. Any lesser known musicals you want to shout out here at the top?
I need to know more about these lesser known musicals. Okay. It's actually a side quest of mine right now.
Side quest, nice.
Yeah, so I'm going off of like the main objective.
Okay.
And just trying to get like a couple extra like experience points.
Have you heard about the show called Hamilton? It's a little less kind of under the radar.
Yeah. I used to dabble in that one back then.
Can I say, okay, so this might just be a me thing, but and I apologize to everyone who is not a musical theater like nerd in the comments. This is me just getting to riff for a little bit. But holy cow, when I tried to listen to musicals on any device, like any streaming service, whatever, YouTube Music, Spotify, whatever, all of the darn playlists are dominated by Hamilton, and all of the algorithms keep shoving me into Hamilton or Wicked, and it's like, no, there are other better musicals that exist, and ones that are equally good, if not better. Like Hamilton's great, Wicked is good, mostly good. No, I did it for good. No, it depends on what you're looking for. Really, Hamilton is a very good musical, period. But also, I think a lot of people hold it up, or it historically held it up as like, this is the be-all, end-all of music. It's like, no, there's a lot of really good stuff out there, and a lot of it is stuff that people just don't know. But my problem with modern media today, and a lot of these streaming services and stuff, is like, unless you know what you're looking for, it is hard to discover that. And especially when it comes to theater stuff, it is hard to discover new theater. And that's not just like streaming services, but it's also like, Broadway itself is just very cost prohibitive. So you can't go in and just pop in and be like, I'm going to explore this new musical. Yeah, maybe on a different day, on a different episode, we can do like just a musical theater talk. But like, now's not the time for me to go like, here's a list of all the shows that you should go see or be aware of, or, petition your local theater troupe to do. But I mean, I've fallen out of a lot of the like newer shows lately. I just don't have time to follow it as much as I used to. But like, come around like 2010 and earlier, I've like a huge, robust knowledge of just like everything that came before, because that was my life. I have, I think, like every cast recording known to mankind that I would order them like by batches of like 20 or 30, whatever my library would allow me to rent when I was in school, and I would get all of them, rip them all onto my computer, and send them back. So I have this massive library of just dozens and dozens of like it's crazy. So, and I listen to them all like what is it EFX, which is like the visual effects musical or whatever. EFX.
I've heard of that.
I've
heard of that.
It's not great, but I can tell you there's like 2 awesome songs in it.
I mean, hey, if we can get a couple bangers in, it's
yeah, right. Like that's the thing too, is like there's Debbie Does Dallas, the musical inspired by the adult film Debbie Does Dallas. Not great, certain. I mean, as you would expect, but man, her solo song. I forget the name of it, but there's a light at the end of a long and rolling road. It's fantastic. It's one of the best like solo like female ballads that like if you're looking for an audition song, it goes hard and you're like, yeah, that's awesome. It's a good meaningful song.
What vocal part is it? Do you know?
Alto.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love a good alto solo.
It doesn't go. I would assume it's alto. I'd have to revisit. It's been a long time, but I believe it's alto because it doesn't go particularly high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too hard. But anyway, long story short, that's a episode for a different time, but I agree, like, theater's one of those things, like, trying to figure out how to bring it to the modern times.
Yeah.
It's tricky. Bring to the modern times, segue to Poppy Playtime.
Yeah. So before we bring it to the modern times, we should take a step back.
Yeah.
And we should go a little bit back in time where we ripped soundtracks off of CDs. And we played our favorite movies off of VHS tapes.
Oh my gosh! You're so right. I have all these CDs of old cast recordings, just like I have so many old VHS tapes
exactly.
of Winnie the Pooh episodes when I was growing up or whatever. So,
right.
Segue to Mob Entertainment, Playtime Co. employee safety video. As you know, these tend to be pretty short, but they tend to be fun and also packed with some pretty dense lore bits. So I'm excited to see what this one has in store. It was released about a week ago as we're recording this, so let's hop into it, see what lore we can uncover. Okay, disclaimer, property of Playtime Co. This information contained in the videotape consists of trade secrets, and is intended for use by personnel of Playtime Co. and its subsidiaries. All rights are reserved. Here we go. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to check the description. Disclaimer, property of Playtime Co. Information contained in the videotape consists of trade secrets and is intended, okay, so same thing. Originally released in November. Oh, teasing Project Playtime's early access launch. So this was part of that ARG that we didn't cover here that I mentioned previously and in passing. I think it was Sheep Rampage did a lot of episodes about the specific ARG and like solving specific steps of it. The fact that they're releasing it here though tells me that they want this to be officially inserted or kind of like get wider visibility into the main canon. So I think it is still worth us talking about and reacting to.
Woo!
There we go. Wait, 1991? Right? That's 1991? Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure. Scroll for details. 1990, scroll for details. Wait, is that Stupendium?
Stoops!
Are you kidding me? Yes! Oh, that's awesome. Good. Oh, man. Mob Entertainment, man. Well done. Way to involve the community. Smart. Way to understand, like, yeah, us creators are here and eager to do stuff with you guys. That's awesome. Good for Stoops! Woo. Speaking of, we have been way overdue to do something with Stoops. We've had it cooking along in the background for a while. I gotta check in with Jason about where that is in the process.
Oh, Jason.
Note to self, harass Jason about Stupendium project. Back to Stoops.
Oh, hello. You must be our new employee. Well, gee, welcome. Come on in. I bet you're super excited to start having fun, making fun for kids around the world.
I am. How'd you know?
Whoa, where do you think you're going there, buddy? Look, I know it's exciting, but before we can get you out there on the factory floor, we've got to talk about safety, huh?
Yeah, we do. Oh, it's so cute. Little Witty Wuggy.
He's cute.
I would watch the heck out of Poppy Playtime, Mob Entertainment. If you make a Sesame Street variant of Poppy and Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs and all these characters, the internet will eat that alive. It'll be so huge. That would crush. I would love that. Just like Snuffleupagus. Instead of you have like Snuffleupagus, you got like Mommy Longlegs coming there like, hi! Today we're gonna teach you about how to be safe. Don't get your hand caught in the grinder. That'd be awesome. Oh.
That was a great Mommy Longlegs voice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I've gotten practice from doing Mommy Longlegs for Ollie. Ollie loves the character. Ollie does not know a whole lot about this world outside. Like, he loves ruins, and he loves the fact that this takes place in a ruined toy factory. Like, when he's asked me about it, I'm like, oh, it's a ruined toy factory, and toys come to life. And so he thinks that's fascinating. So he's seen pictures. He knows all the characters, and he's seen pictures. But yeah, so I'm very familiar with the Mommy Longlegs voice. Huggy Wuggy's harder because he doesn't talk. So I just make him sound like, I'm Huggy Wuggy now, here I come. Ah, Huggy Wuggy, let's go.
That's right, because my pal Huggy says that fun is just one part of fundamentally understanding the need for awareness, cleanliness, timeliness, obedience, and regulating yourselves.
Yes! Well done, this is amazing. Also, I would be remiss if I didn't call out the fact that BoogieBot's back here. I know that we've established the timeline over and over again, but 1991 BoogieBot, he's last toy. So this is, again, towards the end of the lifetime of Poppy Playtime or of Funtime.
So, come on, let's get started.
Let's.
Rule number 1. Always be sure to wash your hands before you
Rule 1B. Hold up, this is 1B. Excuse me, I feel like we've skipped Rule 1A. This seems important.
They missed one. They missed one.
Right, it's like rule number 1. We're starting off at the beginning here and you've already skipped. I'm very concerned about the fact that we've skipped straight to Rule 1B.
Before you enter the factory floor. Grubby hands mean grubby toys. And at Playtime Co, we like our toys nice and clean.
Anti-grubby.
Huggy gets it. Now, rule number 2. Everybody's excited to get home on...
This is infuriating. I'm just throwing it out there. The fact that they're doing 1B and 2C is driving me insane. This is upsetting me at a very core visceral level as someone who's like, 1A, 1B, 1C. And when people are like, number A, and it's like, no, it's letter A, number 1.
For a hard day's fun, but you must never leave your station for any reason before the bell rings. Not without permission from a supervisor. And there will be no overtime. Rule number 3. Fun takes focus.
3A.
No distractions. When on the factory floor, please try to remain as quiet as possible. Superfluous auditory impositions on the environment may result in disciplinary action.
Huggy! Is that Huggy playing, that guy, playing a recorder.
Hot cross buns, man.
Hot cross buns. Have you watched the people who play video games using recorders?
No.
You should.
Okay.
Legit. Or the people who play recorders with their nose.
Oh, I have been one of those people.
No!
Yeah.
You have that talent?
Yes.
Wow. You're like godlike. You're like an X-Men.
My nostrils are wider.
Yeah.
I can also flare them wider than they currently are.
Shove it up in there.
It's
that was impressive.
Yeah.
For those of you who did not see what just happened off camera, which is all of you, presumably.
I
Never
hope
can tell.
so.
I would be concerned if it wasn't. Ash just flared their nostrils, and they were mighty, mighty nostrils, like a dragon exhaling smoke, like Gandalf after he smokes on his pipe or whatever. Like,
I mean, this is where I store my power. It's in my nose.
Also, why is it always recorders that kids have to like? It is the musical instrument with like zero application anywhere. Let's be like, what orchestra has a recorder? You have clarinets, you have flutes, you have other air and wind instruments, reed instruments.
I mean, I think it's the easiest to master. Finger dexterity. It also requires the least amount of like form and
it's also
technique.
Cheap, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's made out of plastic.
Literally a plastic thing. But like, I guess finger dex. Yeah, I guess so.
Like, all you have to do is like put one finger, then another, and then another. It's not like you know, if you're doing a flute and you're holding it to the side, you have to position yourself in such a way. And, you know, like we're not, like, we can't expect these, like, 7-year-olds to all have a Lizzo moment, you know?
I know, but, like, look, they're showing, like, the toy trumpet. You can do a toy trumpet. That also teaches dexterity. Learn some aperture. The Louis Armstrong are...
But
whoa, wonderful world. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Dolly.
Oh, well, you know,
that's a great musical.
It is a great musical.
I love the theme. I dismissed Hello, Dolly for the longest time, and then I got cast in it, and I actually bothered to watch and read it because I always assumed that it was one of those, like, that era of, like, Western musicals, yeehaw, Oklahoma style stuff. It is not. It is so decidedly not that, and it is great. Hello, Dolly, solid.
Yes, Barbra Streisand and Michael Crawford are incredible.
Wonderful.
In the movie
Fantastic.
adaptation.
And I'm glad that Wally has brought it to the attention of everyone.
Right?
Because Wally, the whole, like, musical that he keeps watching is Hello, Dolly.
Yeah, it's
great. But anyway. Oh, no! They're pulling out the pointer. That's how you know. That's how you know it's trouble. Oh!
Rule number 4.
Sad Huggy. No, it breaks my heart. Sad Huggy. Oh no. I would buy that merch too. That's amazing.
Rule number 4.
Right, it's so
secrets. I know you'll all want to go and tell all of your friends about the exciting goings on here
yes,
at Playtime Co.
Please.
But you know what's even
in fact, I want to make YouTube videos about them. So if you could tell me those secrets now, that would be nifty.
More exciting? Why, the NDA rules laid out in Section 3, page 42 of your Playtime Co. employee handbook, of course, the breach of which may result in termination. Whoa there, Huggy. Not that kind of termination.
Yes! Oh, this is awesome. There's, like, no lore here, but I don't care, because this is wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Rule number 5. You must report anybody you see not following these rules to your supervisor.
Okay, yes.
That includes this rule. Anyone observed to not be reporting rule breaking they are currently observing has been observed to be breaking a rule and should be reported immediately.
Oh,
quickly, before somebody reports you. Rule number 6.
The dominoes of reporting. Great.
Smile, you're on camera. For your safety, we keep a watchful eye on everybody here at Playtime Co. Any attempt to interfere with Playtime Co surveillance equipment will result in immediate termination.
Terminated! That's awesome. Wasted.
And speaking of Playtime Co equipment, how about those grab packs, eh?
I'm trying to look if there's anything in the TVs, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot in them. Like, this looks just general factory floor-y, maybe from chapter 1. This one, I think, is just, again, like, just an opening door from chapter 2. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot there. From a tape standpoint, again, I'm trying to think, are those the colors of the tapes from chapter 1? Just like, you know, because I know that they came in different colors at one point to match the VCRs that you're trying to plug them into, but I don't remember specifically if that's that. Doesn't seem like it would matter all that much. Also, just realizing right now that it's roughly the same colors of our channels. So maybe that's the lore clue here. You got bright clickbait green. You got the red channel that everyone always forgets about. You got yellow for food theory, and you got blue for style.
I think we should make film theory pink. Like the VHS.
I think we should make GTLive pink.
That is infinitely better.
Right? I was going to say, why would we make film theory pink when we can make GTLive pink?
Yeah.
Or like, Urple.
Or
pink or Urple.
Oh, maybe we have like a middle ground.
That
we call Urple.
Okay, yeah, like not purple, not pink.
Urple.
Yeah. Yeah! Oh, man.
I think it's about darn time GTLive got its own color.
Yeah! Let's do it!
Woo!
Urple! The Urple channel.
Yes.
I approve that.
Yeah.
That's good, okay. We'll talk to Jason and he'll put it on the to-do list for like 6 months from now.
Yay!
Yay! Priorities. Wait, we have a live channel?
What?
I know, right?
What does live mean?
Clearly, we don't know. We go live sometimes, and if we do, half the time it's on the other one. That is the cruel irony of all this.
That is the cruel irony. We're due for another LIVE.
Live?
Livy?
Live?
I don't know. No one's ever told me how to pronounce it.
Did you spell evil backwards?
What?
I like that Ash is having this revelation for the first time in your life. Yeah, live is evil backwards.
Whoa.
Whoa. Maybe this whole time GTLive has actually been TG evil.
Evil TG.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone this whole time's like, oh, what's MatPat's like antisepticai or what's MatPat's Darkiplier? No. It's not me that's evil. It's the channel itself that's evil.
Yeah.
It's not GTLive. It's TG evil.
I think we are the channel to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Halloween time would be TG evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. I'm glad that we're making GTLive Halloween a thing.
Yeah.
You know.
It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who needs a dark evil personality when you could have a dark evil just channel as an entity?
Yeah. With a bunch of like other alter egos of like varying levels of morality inside of it.
We're like a Russian nesting doll.
We are.
Of people.
There's like various Mats. There's Matthias.
Oh, certainly.
We have phonies, peepatus, figments of imagination.
Oh, yeah.
Occasionally, like
actual humans.
Humans.
Every once in a while they appear on camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how this works. This channel's wild. Wild channel.
Of course there was something wrong with it.
Yeah, today in order, I'll also don't know if you noticed, but like when we got the sense that this one doesn't have a whole lot of lore, we might have allowed ourselves to digress a bit more frequently.
I know. And here's the thing, like our recording time is still pretty short.
I was gonna say, I feel bad that I'm sure I was gonna say, oh, you can tell that MatPat's gonna have a field day with this one. Oh, are we having a field day? I mean, having fun with it.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of field day things am I missing stuff that I should be talking about? All right, let's keep going. Let's finish it up. Maybe we'll.
Yeah.
Okay, rule number 7. Our handy helpers may seem fun, but not everything in a toy factory is a toy. Always be sure to exercise caution when operating your grab pack around heavy machinery, or else you might end up
Bank crash.
in a tangle. Oh
Oh boy.
Injury, death, or dismemberment may occur.
Yeah, it's true.
If you're experiencing hallucinations or symptoms of schizophrenia, you must report to your on-duty
Really? That's a weird call out.
Playtime physician right away. Reports of noxious and or hazardous materials used in the production of our toys are both entirely fabricated and highly exaggerated.
They need to start selling this as a mascot. Like, I know I've been talking about, like, oh, a puppet and this and that. They could sell this as a mascot outfit just out in the public. That'd be amazing. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'd do that. That's a Halloween costume win.
So if you're feeling under the weather, try drinking some water or breathing less deeply. Employers are liable for the safety of themselves and those around them. Playtime Co will not be held accountable for accident, injuries, trauma, physical or mental, or resulting life-altering impairments up to and including death. Rule number 9.
I like that they label water, that this is in fact
So
water.
if you're feeling under the weather,
Thank
try
goodness.
drinking some water or breathing less deeply. Employers are liable for the safety of themselves and those around them. Playtime Co will not be held accountable for accident, injuries.
This is probably just like a light. I just noticed that there's a weird, like,
trauma, physical or mental, or
black
resulting
shape up there.
life-altering
I'm not sure
impairments
what
up
it was.
to and including death. Rule number 9. Employees are explicitly prohibited from entering restricted areas. Authorization is given on a case-by-case basis, and employees enter at their own risk. No ifs, ands, or buts. Rule number 10. Don't.
That was weird. Did they just
No
choose
ifs,
different?
ands, or
They're just like, I want to mess with the
Rule number-
transitions,
Like a little puzzle.
right?
Rule number 9. Employees are explicitly prohibited from entering restricted areas.
Is that just a take thing that they were having a hard time reading the line, or was it that it's a different acting choice because they're under the control of something else?
Oh.
Rule number 9.
I mean,
Employees are explicitly prohibited from entering restricted areas.
like this one, they feel like they're more, I don't know, like gun to the head kind of. The delivery is different in a perceptible enough way that I'm like, I wonder if this is an acting choice, a directing choice, or just like this was a take.
Yeah, no, they feel like they're being told to do something where it's
Right?
like, be happy.
Yeah, it unlike all the other ones which have not had that, and like, yes, they have the stilted, like, I'm a public service announcement, and like, this is, I'm taking you through the company and this and that. And, obviously they're doing a really good job of switching to like now I'm serious and now we're doing this thing. This one feels off for some reason, and I think Stupendium is a talented enough performer and clearly has shown that they're able to jump between these different like tones, that the fact that it's not consistent makes me feel like there's something off about this.
Authorization is given on a case-by-case basis, and employees enter at their own risk. No ifs, ands, or buts. Rule number 10.
Weird.
Don't forget to have fun! Working together to bring joy to children around the world here at Playtime Co is a privilege.
How many rules did we skip?
Oh. That was
Right?
your place.
Rule number 9.
Oh, I guess we were on 9, huh?
And highly exaggerated. Of schizophrenia,
Okay, we did get through all of them.
Don't forget to have fun! Working together to bring joy to children around the world here at Playtime Co is a privilege. We just...
Right, you're also getting more of this artifacting. See, that's the other weird thing about this, is you're getting extra artifacts. Yeah.
Privilege. We just know that if you follow these 10 simple rules, you'll be a great addition to the Playtime family. We all start here, on the factory floor. We can't wait to see what you become. Good luck on your first day. It's goodbye from me. And
So there's two things, right? So one thing that once you know this, you'll never be able to unsee it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about this. It's just a reality of the world we live in now. Media will use glitches to cover up when they mix takes together, right? So if you're doing live on-camera footage and it's a long take and the first half is good but the second half is bad, or you don't have one smooth, clean take, you know, by the you know, aesthetics of modern storytelling, merging it together with like a glitch effect or something makes it seem seamless, but also deepens your like immersion in it, right? So a really good example of this is we were at Disney the other week and we rode the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and there's a lot of like takes that are merged together because it like, oh, the video glitches for a second and oh, we're back, or oh, we're losing the signal and now it's back. And it's just them merging different takes together while still kind of selling this tape and why, like how it would be working. And so here, I'm wondering if it's the same thing, or like, is this more of a production-based choice of we don't have one seamless, solid take, and we just want to keep it in frame, and so we're merging takes together with this kind of weird glitch effect? Or is this the tape actually degrading or being corrupted in some way, like we've talked about previously with the prototype, right? We've said in our previous reaction videos to this, and we know that the prototype is able to manipulate the video messages and signals that are coming out to employees of the facility. So is this the manipulation of the prototype, experiment 1006? Is that the thing that's corrupting this tape right now? Or is it just like, hey, we had Stupendium for a very short amount of time, we got only as many takes as we had, and you know, they had to go or whatever, and so we just merged them together with the footage that we got. I don't know, but it is interesting.
start here, on the factory floor. We can't wait to see what you become. Good luck on your first day. It's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from Huggy. Goodbye.
See, there they don't need to, though. So I guess it is.
Goodbye.
Like, why would you don't need to merge that?
And it's goodbye from Huggy. Goodbye.
Unless they needed to extend the take for some reason. They're like, oh, we only have a take where they're waving for 5 seconds, but we need them to wait for 10 seconds. But huh. And then that's it, right? It's a great video. Love that video. That's a banger right there.
Most recent poppy.
Huh.
Here,
Interesting.
on the factory floor. We can't wait to see what you become. Good luck on your first three. You'll be a great addition to the Playtime family. We all start here, on the factory floor. We can't wait to see what you become.
See, that's another weird way of phrasing it, too. We can't wait to see what you become. As in, like, to this idea of, again, at this point, we've established, like, hey, it seems like people, both workers and kids, are being like merged into these toys in some way and this and that. So I feel like that line is a light allusion to that. Like it's not about like, oh, what you're going to become as part of this company. It's what you're going to become as an entity that works here that's going to be turned into a toy at some point.
Good luck on your first day. It's goodbye from me. Come. Good luck on your first day.
So there, the cut or the glitch is having them repeat the word day twice. So again, like I was trying to see if you could tell from Stupendium's mouth whether we could see if it was a take that was continuing on to like, it's whatever. But no, it was a repeated use of the word day. So it cycled through.
It's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from Huggy. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, you're right. They kind of drop the smile a little bit, or it becomes forced.
It kind of gets like
and then
floppier.
They're over. Right? Yeah, it almost becomes more rubbery. Either that or I'm just like losing my mind.
And we might be.
We could be.
This is the evil channel.
This is the evil channel. GTvil.
GTvil.
There's no way that Huggy laughing at the mention of serious injury, death, and dismemberment isn't meant to be. Well, I mean, that's not to be expected. Like, I feel like that's totally to be expected, right? The fact that isn't surprising to me. Of course, Huggy laughs at dismemberment, you know. Poppy or Huggy likes to eat people. What I love about this is, despite the lack of obvious horror, there's still something sinister. The lack of overtime, given the insistence on reporting something not following the rules. Yeah, no, it's a very like negative, aggressive work environment for sure. You know, oh, positive stuff. Woo! Let's all tell on each other. Let's all whistleblow on the whistleblowers. Part where he was saying, if you feel ill, please seek attention. Try drinking water. The breathing less deeply immediately turned my alarms. If Matt's theory is correct regarding the poppy poisoning or gas poisoning, they say breathe less deeply. It makes sense. There you go. I mean, that's true. That's a good call out.
Boom.
That's it.
Boom.
Ray for MatPat to make this 4-minute and 59-second video into 2-hour long analysis. We're not there.
No.
Ash.
No. Our recording time is like still under 40 minutes.
No.
Right?
You know what though? I'm not gonna see. Look, over 4 minutes, MatPat's gonna turn this into a 6-part special. Shoot.
We're getting grilled.
I feel like I'm letting everyone down here. Like this is one of the times. Usually, yeah, you're right. I would be happy to extend this as much as I could. I don't have a lot to say though. Like I think that this is, you know, I think it's very well done. I think Stupendium did a great job. I think that the comedy is on point. But when it comes to like lore analysis or things that I walk away from this saying like, yes, I learned this and this and this, I don't think I have a whole lot of stuff that I'm like, oh yes, this is obviously the answer now. So I think we got to wrap it. I'm like, hey, Stupendium, you did an amazing job.
They carried.
Yeah. Mob Entertainment, fantastic. Thank you for supporting the community by hiring one of our own, but also, you know, for leaning into the jokes and everything. I think that there's a little bit that you can walk away with this one, like people are calling out in the comments. You know, it just reinforces that Playtime Co is the worst, but I don't think we needed that. You know, in a company where Chapter 3 is like, here's this weird poppy gas we're exposing you to. Hey, we're taking kids and shoving them into suits, or hey, we're taking employees and converting them to, you know, giant rubber spiders, whatever. I don't think we needed the reinforcement of like, oh yeah, and they're also not going to pay you for overtime.
They're also going to gaslight you if you see anything.
Yeah, right.
It's like, you saw that? No, you didn't.
Yeah, we knew that.
You hallucinated.
The thing I do wonder, and maybe this is part of the ARG that it was a part of, the early access launch ARG stuff, is it makes me wonder if the rules here, Rule 4E, Rule 1B, Rule 2C or whatever, if that was part of a code.
Oh.
You know,
maybe.
where either each of those letter number combinations are the code, or if it's, you know, letter, you put them in alphabetical order and that's the number code. Like, there's any number of ways that you could order these things, but you know that there's 10 and you could put the letters in order and this and that. I could see that being part of the code. I didn't do that ARG though, so I don't know for sure, but I could see that being the case. Of everything, that's the most interesting to me from a lore perspective, but that's also part of what I believe is a defunct or kind of already solved ARG. So maybe that's that. Anyway, I feel bad. You know, guys, I wish I could extend this longer for you, but I just can't. Sometimes A 40-minute episode is just a 40-minute episode, and that's where we're at. So this isn't even a two-parter, Ash.
I know.
Please don't judge me too heavily. I tried my best, but there's only so much digressing that I can do to extend the video. So
this is not what the people want, Matt.
No, they want me to analyze the details. Okay, look. The yellow, green, and red here. Ash, do you see this?
Yeah, I do.
Back there, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So the blocks are stacked that way because it's a subversion of what you would expect. So you would think it would be like a traffic light, right? Where green is on top, then yellow, then red, as in a like, hey, go, slow down, now caution, now stop. But this is actually, no, when you're at Playtime Co, you enter with caution, you go hard, but then at a certain point, you're going to stop hard.
Yeah, because there's no overtime.
There's no overtime, or you're dead.
Or you're dead.
Right. So,
it amplifies that level of confusion where it's like, this is not what I'm used to.
No, right. I came into this expecting a normal work environment, a normal set of societal expectations. But no, this is a place where your green light go, that's in the middle. You're going to be warned to slow down with the yellow on top and red. It's coming at you from all sides. It's coming at you from the bottom of the screen. It's coming at you from the side. So really, when you break it down, there's a lot here. There's a lot of subtext present here.
Like subliminal messaging?
Yeah, like subliminal messaging.
Wow. Oh, man.
Well, one thing that we didn't do.
Inspect?
We didn't inspect the keywords.
Oh, heck.
Ooh, Poppy Playtime.
Huggy Wuggy.
Project Playtime, VHS tape, ARG, The Stupendium, and Boxy Boo. There was no Boxy Boo in there.
Liars.
Or maybe they're seeding out clues that it was Boxy Boo all along. I don't know why that opened up.
We know how this ends.
Yeah, right.
What was that?
I don't know, right? What are you doing? What even was that device?
Matt and Ash read the news.
Yeah. And now we read current events. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. We've done our best. We've extended. We've had fun. We've had some laughs. We've celebrated Stupendium. But I think at this point, I got to call it. This six-parter has ended a little bit prematurely. So until the next Mob Entertainment release, we'll be here sitting on the couch looking for other things to react and theorize about. If you have ways of extending the theories that are crafted around this individual video, let us know in the comments down below. But for me, that's all I got. So thank you so much for watching. It wasn't a live stream, but it was a video for you. See ya!